not based on any source material, I don't think, or based on any book or form of literature. Why, hello there YouTube and welcome back to 31. So I am Random Ross, and for 31 days throughout October I review a horror movie every day in the build up to Halloween with different theme weeks. So this week it's Universal week, and for that one today I'm reviewing the 1932 classic The Mummy. Yes, The Mummy, the original film. Before the Brendan Fraser remakes, before that terrible Tom Cruise reboots, there was this one from Universal, which, of course, stars Boris Karloff, and again, features Edward Van Sollen and David Manners. So, in this one, a mummy tomb is, dug up, and the mummy inside awakens. It's Imhotep, and he believes that our female protagonist is his lost love that is reincarnate and wants to be with her. But of course, with him being a cursed mummy being, there's going to be some, no tolerance there with them and that. So, what did I like about this one? Well, first of all, Boris Karloff. He features again in a review from yesterday when I did Frankenstein, so this was his second big hit again. Like I said, he did so many more movies before Frankenstein, but Frankenstein put him on the map, and then he did this one a year later. And I think it's got good visual cinematography, especially, well, I watched it remastered, but still was a good quality of picture. The makeup effects that Boris went through on that, especially at first when we see him as the mummy, but later on down the line when he's sort of looks more human, regenerated, with the fez on, he looks more recognisable, and his performance, how he kept that straight face, I thought was just great. And I like the flashbacks of ancient Egypt as well, when he was the Pharaoh's priest, and he was just brilliant in it. And I thought the rest of the cast was as well, especially the sets and the scenery. I believe this was heavily inspired by the discovery of Tutankhamun a couple of years before that. Well, I think 10 years before that. And from there they were inspired to make this horror, The Mummy. This was also not based on any source material, I don't think, or based on any book or form of literature. Like I said, inspired by Tutankhamun. But this was probably one of Universal's original monsters in their gallery of horrors. I just thought this was a good idea. I've not seen this one as much as the others, but I've seen it enough to know what's going on with it, and I feel sympathy for Imhotep. In this I find him a bit sympathetic, but don't forget, the 1930s, people were a lot easier to scare back then, and I I don't find this scary. I did find the 1999 one scary though, with Brendan Fraser, because I was only 8 at the time when that one came out. But this one is where it all started with the Mummy, and it's from learning about mummies in history at school. I was fascinated with ancient Egypt, and I was like, yes, this is interesting, and how they mummify the rich people, how they take out a lot of their organs that rot. Yeah, a very complex process, especially if he was a rich, wealthy person in ancient Egypt. Also, some of the honey in those tombs are still in date, because it never goes off. But yes, the Mummy. This again I don't think is a long feature, and again, as I say, we get supporting cast members from, I can't remember our lead female in it now, but again, we did get Edward Van Sollen and David Manners in there, and Arthur, I can't remember his last name now, it's just slipped my mind. But yeah, the Mummy. It was a little slow, but still I thought was decent and watchable enough. I will give this 4. I think 4 stabs out of 5. So there you go, there is today's review. And yeah, we're on day 16, the halfway point. You know what that means? Yeah, that means I've done 15 already. We've got another 15 to go. So I'm half done. So yeah, and as I say, because there's 31 days, it's an odd number. Day 16 is like right in the middle of it. So like I said, the halfway point. So yeah. Also, I'm not the only one doing this. There's many other channels in this community that are doing the 31 days of horror. Just type it in your search bar, 31 days of horror or Halloween, whatever. You will find other people in on this. So yeah, you can watch all of my series of 31 so far on this channel. I've done this for about 8 years now. This is my 8th year doing it. Yeah, and only 2 years ago I decided to start doing the theme weeks. So, sort of like a little reboot recall there. Anyway, yeah, have you seen this one? Let me know down in the comments below. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share with your friends, and feel free to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and to hit that notification bell. All of my social media links are down below in the description. I don't know if I already said that, but I now know I've said it at least once. Sorry if I've repeated it twice. Anyway, yeah, I will see you tomorrow, so until next time, don't have nightmares.